What's up and welcome to another episode of our Speakeasy podcast. John?
Ken? What's up,
The
guys?
Speakeasy podcast, guys.
What is up, guys? We missed you. And especially you, right there. Yeah. I missed you.
That guy right there with the beard?
Yeah.
Not you. Yeah.
If we're looking at our camera here, I could be pointing
TV.
at you or me. I'm not sure which one are we pointing at. But we missed you regardless.
Whoever's listening or watching.
Yes. We're into the new year.
It's crazy.
Happy New Year.
It's crazy. It's going by way too fast.
Yeah.
Way too fast.
Yeah, we're getting into it, man. Yeah, it's something that we're excited about. Something, it's cold. It's still frigid. It's winter in here in Jersey.
It's time to move to Georgia. Were you moving to Georgia or what? I saw a little cul-de-sac with brand new houses for sale.
Yeah.
A part of Georgia. Maybe we can move.
Georgia lawman or something. Yeah. It'd be nice. Yeah.
I'm excited for what we have today because, I love the place.
You loved it.
I love it.
So John and I have been to Willett.
Yeah. Too briefly.
Yeah.
Just to kill some time. And it shouldn't be that way, right? You shouldn't go to a distillery just to kill some time.
I know. Well, it wasn't even killing. No, we could have killed time sitting in Heaven Hill.
Yes, true.
Looking through the shop and everything.
Tried to squeeze another place in.
It was one of those. We've mentioned on the podcast before, though. We were very short on time. We had tours booked, everything. Willett was one of those, hey, if we can make it, we can squeeze it in.
We squeezed it in.
We did a quick video, a quick reel on that. Check out our Instagram page when we're in Kentucky. You can see that. And gorgeous grounds. Everything was so nice about it. And I got myself a 6-year-old. I got myself let me rephrase that. I got myself a Willett Purple Top 6-year-old bourbon. And so, all right, enough of that. And I was thoroughly happy with it. So, interestingly enough, all the ryes most of the ryes you see on the shelves when you go to your local liquor, beer, whatever stores that sell alcohol, you will see your Willett Rye 4-year. You're not really seeing the higher aged ones, or every once in a while you'll see them, but you'll tell that they're the older ones because they have a nice price tag on them. Willett Purple Top, I have not seen any younger versions of it on the shelves in ever, really.
And they're starting to appear.
So now we're seeing the 4-year-old Willett Purple Top bourbons are starting to appear. And which is pretty cool because I've always been, I'm a big fan of the ryes. You are too as well, right?
Yes.
And it's pretty cool to see that they're putting out these younger statement purple top bourbons.
Yeah.
And it's weird. And it's interesting with Willett. It's like you see a lot of brands. You get yourself a Michter's, and you can get yourself a Michter's 10-year, and the bottle's a different shape. It's fancier and everything. This actually looks exactly like your higher end few $100 bottles,
Every bottle's the same. You just got to look for the color of the foil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. And that's the whole thing with this. Price tag wise, 70, 75-ish, maybe around there, so it's not too bad for a nice purple top. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have had this one. As you can see, I cracked it. Sometimes we have fresh cracks, sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
And
well, I'm glad we're doing this
Yeah.
because I've seen takes on this stuff, and I want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, we will talk about this, but let's get it in our glasses first, and let's see what you think, Johnny.
Yeah.
And as far as takes go on this, the one I appreciate the most is ours. So, as far as it goes.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, you can read everything, you can watch videos, you can watch reviews, but your take is the final take. And, what we say matters, not everybody else.
I think it's true. I think and everyone's palate is different, and I think
Absolutely.
when we say you, we mean you as a person. I think too. Yeah. What you think about it is what counts the most.
Yeah, you might love something that we don't. We might love something that you don't.
Yeah,
I might love something that he don't. Vice versa. So
yeah,
I'm excited for this. I'm glad.
Yeah, Yeah, this is going to be a cool one to review right here.
Because I've been seeing, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of this lately. People reviewing and talking about it because it's finally in Jersey.
Well, there was someone we're part of that one group. Someone had posted they saw some 6 years out there too. So the one I actually had at the distillery, which once again I haven't seen that younger age statement in some time.
Well, let's talk about that after we do.
Yeah,
because I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to go over it?
No, smell it. You want to
like just like the proof and everything, like what it is?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm out of my game here, bro.
Yeah, no.
63.2% alcohol, 126.4 proof. 4 year, as we had mentioned already, and
I didn't realize it was that high proof. 126.
Yeah, dude, that's cast strength right here,
Beautiful.
and yeah,
and it's a small batch.
Yep, small batch, family.
4 year.
Yeah, 4 year. Yeah, that is boozy
For a 4 year, right? Well, I guess they didn't cut it.
Yeah, it's just not. Yeah. I mean, you get some we've had our smoke wagons that are 4 years that are pretty high proof too as well. Right. So, Okay, well, the one thing I could tell you right now is for 126 proof, I'm not getting that ethanol. I'm not getting that boozy nose.
No.
What are you getting, Johnny? I'm getting like cookie or something. I don't know. I'm getting like fresh baked cookies.
Okay. Little
brown sugar. Which can kind of go hand in hand with that cookies. But I'll put it regardless. We're getting the brains working on this one.
Because I'm smelling something, and what I'm smelling is not what I think I'm smelling.
Okay.
Like I feel like I'm getting a little bit of apple, red apple.
That's fine.
Red apple.
That's fine.
I like the way this smells.
I'm getting that cookie though. For me, it's more. I'm getting that kind of like just like that cookie note.
I mean, maybe it's more apple pie. It's not red apple because it's got that bakery in it, right?
Okay.
It's got that pie crust, that sugar, that cookie.
Yeah, yes, kind of that bakery note.
I feel like there's a lot going on for this.
There's a lot. And I'm getting that. Dude, I just got a whiff of that, and I got apple pie, straight up apple pie, man.
Right?
Oh, my God.
It's like that crust, that apple, that cinnamon, maybe?
Yeah, that crust is coming through.
It's the crust. Yeah, it's that crust, that apple.
With notes of that apple, yeah.
But you're right. The ethanol for the amount, like, you think my nose would be on fire. But
it's got a good nose. All right, let's drink it, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm getting more of that heat on the taste. I mean, for that proof, it's anticipated though. A Kentucky hug for sure, man. I don't know about you, but I'm getting a Kentucky hug.
Not as much as I thought I would get.
Yeah. I don't know, hit me hard, man.
There's a flavor right there that I can't pinpoint. There's something distinct coming out of there.
I'm getting like a fudge note.
Okay, little chocolate, yeah.
Yeah, something
I'll take
there.
It. Yep.
That's a new one for us, fudge. But like kind of like a fudginess to it.
Let me throw a little bit of water. Yeah. Okay, so that's the flavor.
Yeah.
That's the note. That fudgy brownie type of taste. It's like a brownie, dude.
And there might be some nuts in that brownie too. A little bit. You know?
Yes. And I get a little bit of cherry. A little bit of dark cherry.
Okay.
It's definitely a friggin' brownie, bro.
Yeah. But it's not one that you can just pinpoint right away. You have to like
No.
kind of let it sit there for
That's
a
why I
minute.
said it. Like, there's something there, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
I mixed it with that tiny bit of water. It brought out a little bit more.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm getting like brownie.
Yeah.
I do to get that little bit of that cherry or...
I'm getting candy. Just kind of a candy note to that, you know?
Okay. You know what it is? It's like that little Debbie brownie that's got those little chocolate candies on top.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know those little color candies? That's what it is, man.
It definitely has that note.
Okay.
And the nuttiness comes through. And I think the nuts come through on the finish as well.
All right.
And I think the fudge comes through. I feel like it's just brownie on that finish too, man.
That's a very unique note, right? That brownie, like
Yeah.
all right. And I want to talk a little bit about this.
It's very candy too, man. I get that kind of candy note.
If you don't mind, real quick, I just want to talk a little bit about it.
I don't mind.
Because it's what we're here for, right? It's what we're here to do. I've been seeing 50-50 reviews on this.
Okay.
Right?
Like half
And like
of
we
the
said,
reviews.
so our review is the only thing that counts.
Yeah.
So take it for what we say. Don't take it for
All
everything.
right.
A lot of people are shitting on the Purple Top because it is a low year. It's I don't want to say cheap, but yeah, it's a cheaper variety. It's a cheaper,
It's under $100, which is cheap for a Purple Top. Yeah.
So now people are saying, well, they're just throwing Purple Tops on Willets now, whatever. They just want to make sales. Blah, blah, blah. It's not that good. It's not worth it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I think for a younger bourbon,
Yeah.
this is really good.
It's good.
This is really good. And I think the value
Yeah.
for the proof and the brand and the batch and the Purple Top,
Yeah.
I think this is good.
Yeah.
Man. I think this is solid, dude. I really do.
I think for the price, it is worth every penny. I think, you know? And I don't know if it's just in my head because Purple Top, you know, but
Well, that's the thing, right? You have to take that out of your head, Purple Top, because I mean, there's more. I mean, there's black top, green top, blue top, pink top, whatever. Blah, blah. But Purple Top for Willett is supposed to be the top of the line.
yeah.
You know, man.
I would compare it to hold on a second. Okay. I would compare it to, I just wanted to make sure I had the full thing because I wasn't sure if it was uncut or not. Smoke Wagon, uncut, the younger.
Okay.
Young aged, high proof, good. I like the younger. I really did. We did it on the show a little while back. I don't have it on the shelf here right now, but that was a solid bourbon, which actually I haven't seen on the shelves as much recently. But that was a very good young bourbon. And young. Is 4 years young really necessarily, you know?
Well, 4 years is a long time.
Yeah. To have it sitting in that barrel doing its thing. And as you can see with that proof, you know.
The more I drink it and the more I sip it, the more I lick my lips, I'm just like, fucking brownie, bro. Little Debbie brownie.
Debbie Brownie, Little Debbie.
That's Big Debbie, Little Debbie. This is good. So, and it just, like I said, before we decided we were going to do this, and I was telling you, like, I've just been seeing mixed reviews, and people are shitting on it. People are shitting on the bourbon. People are shitting on Willett for throwing that.
All right. There is an elusiveness. There's that, you know, that feeling when you're buying a Purple Top and you're spending that kind of money. In the past, a Purple Top would be anything that is, you know, 6, 8, whatever years, you know, old. And there's that feeling where you're like, well, they're taking away from what that has been
met in the past, like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, people might be thinking, are they selling out by doing this? Because now everyone can get a Purple Top for whatever amount of money.
Right.
So they might have a little bit of a sour taste in their mouth because of that, you know.
And I think that's what a lot of these reviews that you're watching, if you were watching reviews on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, and people are using that Purple Top as a, forget the top, forget the color, forget anything.
Mm-hmm.
drink the bourbon for the bourbon and review the bourbon.
Is it good?
I think this is good, man.
Yeah.
I think this is good. I would pick this up if I saw this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
You can. They have it nearby.
Yeah.
Just like,
don't deter me from doing anything on my way home. Now I'm going home and I'm buying all these bourbon.
Yeah.
But no.
I know one store that has it. It's the only store I've seen it in, actually. I haven't seen it in any other store by us, but I have come across it. And
I'm just because I watch a lot of bourbon reviews on TikTok, on our Speakeasy podcast guys page, and I'm friends with a lot of people on there. We're friends with a lot of people on there, though you don't go on, but
no,
we do have almost 1,300 followers
on TikTok.
Yeah, and we follow a lot of people.
Yeah,
it's. I disagree with a lot of what people are saying.
Yeah,
I do. I think this is very good.
Yeah, we're the real experts.
I love that silence.
I like it. Listen, everyone's palate's different, man. We appreciate any kind of opinion.
Listen, if this bottle was $150, $200, I'd probably be like,
yeah. For that younger bourbon, yeah.
Yeah, if you're picking up this 4-year Willett, I don't give a, like I said, I don't care if it's purple, blue, blah, blah, blah. For $70,
yeah,
I think it's a good bourbon.
But, you know, on the opposite end of this spectrum, though, there's been bourbon releases that have been, so like I haven't had it, so I can't say anything to it, but Knob Creek has the, the 20 or whatever, or, yeah, I think it was like something recently they released. And, you know, I'm not like jumping hurdles to try to get this one because sometimes I don't like the really aged bourbons because, you know, sometimes they're too oaky, and you know you got to keep in mind when you're keeping something in an oak barrel for that many years, right, it starts to really kind of take on too many of those flavors you may not necessarily want all the time.
You're drinking the barrel, you're not drinking the whiskey.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
You want to drink the whiskey, and we don't even want to say the bourbon. You're drinking. You want to drink the whiskey. Right?
You want to drink. So this, it's 4 years, but they may have an amazing mash that just tastes good, that almost right from the barrel, right from the distilling process, like a White Dog or something like that, it might be pretty decent sometimes. So, yes, the oak will always lend its flavor, but you don't want to kill it with that flavor necessarily,
Yeah.
Sometimes like these older ones, I'm just reluctant to I'm like, whatever, man. It's just a hype. It's just a selling point. Hey, we got a 20-something-year-old. We're going to charge whatever amount of money for it. Is it good though? Is it really, really good?
And that brings up a point, another conversation that I want to have with you, that we'll get into after this portion, because if you want to hear the conversation I want to have with Ken about mash bills and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Watch the full episode, not just the whiskey episode.
Yeah. Well, on that note, though, let's. I think I'm
impressed, bro.
385 for me. I think 385.
I'll go higher, man. I'll go 405.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and that's because if I had a 8-year, I probably would give that more like a 4 something. You know what I mean? But I got to lend a little bit to that, I think.
Well, the taste has to be there, man.
Yeah.
The taste has to be there. It's all about the taste, bro.
Yeah.
You can throw something in for 50 years. It's all about the taste. You can throw in one for 1 year. It's all about the taste.
And P.S., anything above a 3 for me is pretty good usually. So I would say, but I would say 385. I think it's a solid 4-year. But like I said, I need to leave room for if I had an
improvement, or
a 6-year, 8-year, and all that. So
I just set myself up for disappointment for the reviews that I've seen on it. So
yeah,
I'm happy. And I thank you.
Yeah, I think it's pretty decent stuff. Yeah,
cheers.
Good liquid, Bob.
Good stuff. And that's what I wanted to ask you. So I watched, a couple documentaries. Obviously, I said last night I watched Neat for the 100th time, and then I watched another bourbon, like just the start of bourbon, which I think I made you watch the one time, and I watched it again.
It was a similar to Neat thing.
It was similar to Neat, but it was more like the history.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah,
it was shipped down to Bourbon Street.
That was interesting. Yeah,
but I'm looking at. I've been paying a lot of attention to mash bills.
Okay.
Right. And a lot of these places a lot of these distilleries, how many distilleries are there that make bourbon?
Hundreds, yeah.
thousands. You have to come across ones that the mash bill is the same, right? I'm looking at like Four Roses.
Yeah.
Right? The mash bill has to match, whether it's 51% corn and it's 30% barley, 20% wheat, blah, blah, blah. The mash bills aren't all off.
Yeah.
How are they all so damn different?
Yeah. Could be what they're using too as well. The grains, the corn. Corn makes a huge difference, man.
Right.
Where are they getting the corn from? Where are they getting where are they getting their barley? They're getting whatever, they're getting any of that stuff.
Just like the uniqueness of certain bourbons as opposed to others. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And the mash bill could be exactly the same.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that because of the Four Roses, right? When I was watching Neat and they had the Four Roses guy on there, and then I was just doing research on I use that Google AI now, Gemini.
All right.
And going to the stores and looking at the Four Roses, and they have all their different mash bills, right?
Yeah.
It's like OVE.
Yeah, it's just different recipes. Yeah,
Different recipes.
Percentages of
Right. It's just amazing to me how thousands of distilleries put out bourbons. The mash bills have to be similar, if not almost exact.
Yeah.
Yet they're so damn different. They're so damn different.
Yeah. That's what makes it fun, man.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's what I don't understand. Because we can have an IPA beer, right? And you're just like, dude, it's an 8% IPA. And what's going to taste like?
Yeah, but there's variations with hops.
With some, right? Because you can blindfold yourself and be like, all right, that's a Treehouse.
Yeah.
That's a Brick City.
Yeah.
That's a Cane, But really, it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
But for bourbon, the tastes are so different, dude. They really are.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who might beg to differ and they say you could distinguish their beers more. But, yeah, I mean...
I would never, though, be able to blindfold myself. So my wife wanted to pick out my bourbon the other day from the shelf. And she's like, I want to blindfold you and see if you know what it is. Yeah. No, unless it's like the Amberana Star. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You just throw 4 regular bourbons on there. I'm probably not going to be able to figure it out.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I mean, I watch plenty of podcasts
where
different. They're blinding it, and you hear all the different opinions, and some of them. Let me tell you, some of them are pretty good. And they're like, well, I'm getting notes of this. This tastes like this. This tastes like this, and where they're almost like within the 5, give or take, % on alcohol, things of that sort too. I mean, if I were to drink this right now, am I going to say this is 126? That's the question. Am I going to say?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't think this was 126. But also,
I don't know.
I'm getting notes of brownie that if I put a similar mash bill to another thing, like I'm probably not getting that note.
Yeah. Yes, but we are dissecting this one bourbon. Yeah. When we're having multiple bourbons in front of us, we're not going to be. I feel like we're not going to dissect it as much necessarily. We're going to just be like, all right, let me try this, let me try this, let me try that. But
no, but we do dissect every bourbon we do.
Yeah, I know.
But
when we have 5 in front of us, are we going to be doing that necessarily?
Right, as a compare and contrast type of thing.
Yeah, are we going to?
But I don't remember ever saying brownie on any episode we've ever done.
No.
And that when you said fudge, that like hit me hard on that. And I'm like, yeah bro, you're 1,000,000% correct.
Yeah, the fudge and
And we've had chocolate.
Yeah.
Bourbon and it.
I know.
I'm just that's the part I guess that I'll always question. Because did Mr. Willett be like, bro, I want this to come out and I want it to taste like fudge.
No.
No,
it's just whatever your notes you're getting on that batch.
And that's the part of Neat where that's all right.
I don't need it.
The part of Neat where it was the chick from Castle and Key.
Yeah.
I don't think she's no longer there.
No, she's
not. She's like, listen, bourbon's different because we make it, we throw it in a barrel, and then nature takes its course. Yeah. Whatever it tastes like after how many years, it's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. You like her?
Yeah. Like her or liquor? Where'd she go? She left.
I don't know. I don't know. She had a good gig there though, so I don't know what happened. But
It's just funny to me, dude, how we can have, say, like 3 single barrels or 3 small batches, and every single one tastes the same. But the mash bill's probably similar. It's 51% corn, and it's just...
Well, 51 or higher. That's just about declares a bourbon,
right,
but it could be whatever you want, so... Yeah.
I guess my point is the appreciation for stuff like this is underrated.
Yeah. You're funny, man.
I'm trying to pass that on.
No, you're funny because, just from, recently you were telling a story about you were having bourbon with some people and they were taking shots.
My brother-in-law.
Yeah, and you're like, no!
Dude, I like and it was just something cheap, but my skin curled. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Take a sip.
But every night, though, do you do that? When you're having a bourbon, just nightcap.
My first thing I do, it doesn't matter if I've had it 25 times.
Yeah.
I smell it. I swirl it. I take one sip. I swirl it around my mouth.
You're better than me, man, because sometimes I'm just like, I just need to get a sip of bourbon.
No. I appreciate it every night. I really, and that's the God's honest truth on my kids. Yeah. I appreciate it every night. Yeah. I really do. Because I think about what they said in that documentary, or what Steven, I think it was Steven Zahn, or maybe another, whoever else. A grown man can make 3 bourbons that are in a barrel for 6 years. If you're 50 years old and you're now the master distiller, that third bourbon after 18, you're probably never gonna drink that.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Steve's.
Maybe it was just the narrator of the.
Or unless it was Freddie, I'm not sure. Well,
could be.
All right.
But I really appreciate the what's in the bottle right now.
I can tell.
Which is probably bad because it's an addiction type of thing, but
no,
I appreciate it.
Well, just, yourself, your limits. We're moving on. We're moving on to a topic. John has no clue what we're talking about right now.
Nope.
No clue. He goes, Ken, just bring something up. Let's talk about it. All right.
If you're going to talk about my member.
No. Okay. We're going to talk about, I'm going to call this Kid at Heart. Kid at Heart, do you have anything as a grown-up, as a grown-ass man, okay, that you are a collector of, or that you want to be a collector of? It doesn't have to be something you do right now, but something that, say, for instance, you could have someone that was in grown man that's into Pokemon cards, or you have someone that is into something that is maybe not necessarily age appropriate, but something that you like or enjoy.
So, like
collecting baseball cards, anything of the sort.
That I still like. I still watch wrestling.
Okay.
I still watch WWE.
All right.
I'm huge into wrestling.
Yeah.
It's more of a kiddie thing, right?
Okay.
But it's still real to me.
It is. Yeah.
That's one of my big things, man.
Very theatrical. Yeah.
It's very theatrical, but I'm huge into wrestling.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my biggest thing.
Do you have anything that from your kids that you kind of took on a role with, that you're like, you see something they're into or something that they're doing, and you're kind of like, oh, this is cool, this is fun, I can do this, or I enjoy this, or I can be part of this?
No, nothing that comes to my head, because the kids are all right now into those games on.
Okay.
Roblox or...
Well, I can tell you something right now that you may be into, but you don't realize you're into, but you might be into.
Go ahead, what?
Funkos.
Oh, okay. Little
Funko Pops, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
And I think it's crazy how you can collect them and buy them. And it's just like a little figure that really looks nothing like the real thing.
Yeah.
But it's cool to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
You've noticed around, you guys can't see it right now because we're.
And I have to bring mine one day so we can set it up. I've been saying it.
I have the one my wife had made me. It's a Speakeasy Ken Funko Pop.
I have Speakeasy John.
Speakeasy John. I've got Ron Swanson up there. That is from Parks and Recreation. I always get some new ones. I've got Modern Family. I love Modern Family. I have the Modern Family cast. Yes. I have Frasier over there beyond the light. John can't see.
Oh, I see it.
And then I always get random ones.
Oh, you got a new one?
This is Ted Lasso right here. I'm a big Ted Lasso fan.
I've never watched it. So.
I love Ted Lasso, and this is him with his little biscuit, that he brings to his boss every morning.
That's awesome.
And I gotta find a spot for Ted, and I've got more cowbell, Will Ferrell in the corner over there.
Where?
He's
really?
Yeah, he's up above the sign there, the craft beer sign up there.
Oh, just smashed me.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got random ones in random places, and
What's over there?
oh, that's Cheers.
Is that Cheers?
And that's the cast of Cheers. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So I guess in a way, I am kind of a kid at heart with this, and some of them are more mature. I guess. I mean, like, what kids are buying the cast of Cheers Funko Pop?
Right.
Pops?
I'm surprised they even make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess in a way that's where. So my son is into the Funkos. I got him some. I've got Harry Potter ones. He has Harry Potter ones, and he's been getting into the Star Wars ones.
Oh, see, that would be my peak. That would be what piqued my interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Star Wars guy, and I would love to collect some Star Wars Funkos.
So he's got like R2D2 ones, not R2D2, no, C3PO. That's the one.
Okay.
But I just ordered R2D2 and for
you got it for him for Christmas.
I got it from for Christmas, and he wanted the R2D2 where do you remember when you're watching the movies and he gets like thrown into the trash and it's all wires and shit? He wanted that one, all the wires.
Why? There's different ones?
Yes.
Awesome.
There's like shiny gold ones. There's different from different movies. All that stuff.
That's awesome that they make the one he wants. And
yeah,
that's awesome.
So that was one of them. So yeah, he loves the Star. He likes the Porg one from the newer Star Wars. It's like a little like penguin looking thing. He loves his Porg. Well, you were at his birthday. He had the Star Wars themed, and he had the Porg shirt and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool
Yeah.
And side note, I've been getting him into recently Lord of the Rings. Now I'm starting to get him. We're watching those. So.
Awesome.
And stuff.
I mean, my kid at heart thing is like, all right, we grew up with like Mario Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Like, my kids now are into like the updated Mario Brothers.
Yeah, well, the
stuff,
movies came out recently, so.
But I'm like old school Mario Brothers still.
Yeah.
And that's my guilty pleasure is, in the old gaming thing, like playing that and like showing that to my kids. And, my kid at heart, I guess.
Did your kids play the old version? You ever play the old version?
I'm trying to get them to.
My son is, I feel like he's just as into the old stuff as he is into the new stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I kind of like it because I'm like, you're seeing what I did, and you're going to be able to appreciate more the newer stuff. And so he'll play both. And he'll do both because he can appreciate the old stuff and the new stuff.
And I think that's a cool thing about that is because, a lot of kids now don't appreciate the old things that we had. Mm-hmm. And it's like, look, it's not as realistic as it is now. It's like it's this little dude, boop, 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 where it's like now it's just like, it looks like me and you. Like you could be Mario, I could be Luigi, right?
Isn't it crazy, though, when you think about it, too?
They make it too realistic.
Like, if I tell my son that was 40 years ago, see, our parents gave us something from 40 years ago, we'd probably be like, wait, these are sticks. It's like... Yeah. And now, and just so that it's pretty damn cool that he can play old Sonic games, old Mario games, and all that stuff. And I'll play it with him a lot of times. We will play games, the newer stuff, too, on a Switch. And... for me, it was like, riding a bike. I'm kind of like, I picked up on it. He's like, you want to play with me, 2-player? And I'll play it, and I'm like...
yeah, you're not even going to get a chance to play, bro. You know what I mean?
Like what? What do you mean?
Well, like when you're playing like 2-player, you're like, I'm just going to dominate this.
Oh, yeah. I am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Yeah, I'm going to dominate it because that's what I did all my life.
Yes. And I'm like... what moves does he have? Up, down, left, right, whatever.
I mean, a few years ago, I tried to get into that whole Pokemon Go when that was like a big thing, and my kids were into it, and they're like,
"That's the one with the phone, and you can see the Pokemon." Yeah.
And I did that for a little bit, and I'm like,
It's not. I don't know. I feel like kids don't do it because my son hasn't mentioned it. And I feel like if he mentioned it, maybe that's a thing kids still do. Yeah. But he hasn't at all.
But other than that, man, I think I'm too old in my mind. I just think my mind doesn't. I don't know. Although we went to Hope, right, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And we were in a comic book store, and I'm going through all the old Archie comics and all the, Superman comics, Batman, all the old stuff that I was loving. And I was showing them stuff, and I'm like, it was bringing me back, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I have that. And, oh, man, I wonder if I have like 50 Archie comics. Archie?
Yeah.
I was like, I have 50 Archie comic book comics in sleeves and all these old Superman comics in sleeves under my bed. I was like, I wonder if I could, bring them here, and I wonder if people can appreciate this. You want to read it? You want me to take them out? You guys want to read it? And they're like, no. I'm like, dude, Archie's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you? And they're like, we don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm like,
because they don't know what it is.
but I want to introduce them, but they don't want to take the time to even learn it.
I know.
Whereas when I was young, right, I'm listening to disco and all this because that's what my parents made me listen to.
My father had the Hardy Boys
Oh,
books.
my God. I love the Hardy Boys, right? Yeah. You learn to love the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
When we were young, I don't know if you remember Encyclopedia Brown.
Yeah.
That was my favorite book.
Yeah.
All the new ones, the TV show, everything. Encyclopedia Brown was my thing. I gave one to one of my kids to try to. I think we got it from the library. And they're like, what is this? I'm like, come on. This is fun.
Yeah.
So I think kids now ruin our kid at heart type of stuff.
I know. But have your daughters ever gotten to anything that you've kind of got into besides Taylor Swift?
No. I guess baseball.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? No. When they were younger, they were into wrestling like I was.
Yeah.
Right? They wanted the Superstar, the WE Superstar T-shirts, and I took them to the Superstar thing. And then when, after that little phase, they were like, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? I'm like putting on my WWE shirt, and they're like, take that off.
Yeah.
I'm like, you were just into it 3 years ago. Now they're just into baseball, like I am, but I don't think that's a really kid at heart thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know if I shit on your topic, but no, I'm not.
No, you're not, because it's a different perspective on it. But there's things that you said. You mentioned wrestling. We mentioned Funko, things like that. Things that you where you kind of became a kid again, and you want to do this. For me, it was Legos too. Like once my kids started playing, I'm like, now I'm building Legos with him, and I'm like, oh, we're getting this done, buddy. We're getting this done.
And I think that's another thing between having boys and girls, right? Mm-hmm. I would love to get, and I tell my wife all the time, when your brother came up in October, we went to the mall, and we went to the Lego store. I was like, I want to buy this. I want to buy that.
Yeah.
I want to put together this Lego.
I know.
Oh my God, look at that. The Ghostbuster house fire. I want to buy that. I want to put it together.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I'm like, that's just me doing me things
I know.
in the corner. Like, it's not me and my kids doing it.
Yeah, but it doesn't have
they're
to
not
be
gonna have
you
any
and your
interest
kids.
in that.
All I'm asking you, as far as topic-wise here, is there anything that you want to do that's kid at heart? Kid at heart.
I want to be into Legos, and you know what I used to be really huge into that I want to get into again? Model cars.
Okay.
I used to love the little glue. Every little piece, bro, was that big, and you had to glue it into place. Then you had to paint it. And
you're gonna get those spectacles that you have. It goes like 8,000 lenses.
Yeah, because you need to look. Those parts are minute.
Yeah.
I want to put together an engine.
Yeah.
I loved model cars as a kid, and I would 1,000,000% do it right now.
Do it.
Because I'm approaching 50, dude. I want a hobby. I want hobbies, Legos, that stuff. I want to go back to my youth and just start doing what would make me happy back then.
Speaking of which, lately I've been like into a lot of like woodwork and things like that. Yeah. I was staring.
And you put together a freaking bar.
I was at the eye doctor's office, and I was looking at. She had some wooden bench in the corner, and I was taking photos of it because I'm like, I can do that, and I want to do it. It's a cool looking bench. I like the way they did that one, and I like the design. And I took photos so that one day I'll build it, which I will probably soon.
You probably will, dude.
Just because I thought it was cool. That's good woodwork. But that's not the topic at hand right now.
No.
Because we're talking more kid-related things.
Yeah.
Legos. I took my son to Northlands with the trains and all that stuff. Man, it's cool.
I just don't know if I would have the patience to put together all those Legos.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
It's not.
I think that's the thing that I lack now is, at kid at heart, I want to go back to when I was young and start doing Legos again.
Yeah.
But as an old man, I don't know if I have the patience to do it.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to do puzzles with my wife and my kids. I used to, as a kid, puzzles were my thing.
Yeah.
I'll put $1,000 puzzle, $1,000 piece puzzle together like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I get through like 6 pieces and I'm like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. That's more patience there involved, though.
I mean, same with Legos, right? You got to follow the directions.
Yeah. It's not, dude, now with Legos, though, you can do it on your iPad. They have the Lego app. You just got to put in the code and it tells you the directions. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's just like all like on your screen and you just hit next. And no, it's just it's not. No.
It's just not paper directions.
It's just not paper. It's just on your screen and you can see it. It's brighter and you can see it better. But
like the Back to the Future. I have Indiana Jones Temple of Doom Lego set at my house.
That's cool.
That I bought in. I got married in 2007. I went to Florida in 2008. I bought it in 2008.
Yeah.
I've never put it together.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at it like on a daily basis, and I'm like salivating. I want to put this together. I want to put it together. I think I'm more nervous or scared that I can't do it. I think that's my issue now. I'm scared that I can't do it, and I'm gonna get frustrated and like throw it away.
No, you'll be fine. But back to when it comes to just nostalgia in general or whatever. I mean, you see it here in the Speakeasy here. I've got stuff that will
is a room full of nostalgia.
Yes, it's stuff that brings me back, and not necessarily a kid, but just brings me back to memories and stuff like that. I've got the fillet of fish, the singing fish on the wall there. That's from McDonald's right there. That's a McDonald's fillet of fish.
Where?
Right there, next to Route 66.
That's not the. Was it Bass?
Billy the Bass?
Billy the Bass.
No.
Oh, shit.
No. That's a fillet of fish. You hit that button, it'll say, "Give me that fillet of fish."
Okay. All right.
Because McDonald's did their version of it at one point. I have the McDonald's hamburger sign over there. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. Things that just bring me back, sometimes or whatever, and back to the kid at heart, though, to that topic that we were just talking about. I have the Polar Express Lionel train that goes around in a loop, and
isn't one filled with whiskey?
Oh, that one up there. That is a whiskey train. That was decoration for the train area of the basement.
No whiskey in it.
There is whiskey in it.
Are we ever gonna drink it?
No, I'm leaving that. It's probably rubbish anyways. Yeah.
But dude, you got Pee Wee Herman sitting over there, like
kid at heart, man.
This is a basement of nostalgia, and I wish I had something like this.
Well, I
don't because I feel like I lost that somewhere along the way. I lost that.
I don't forget any of it, man. I love it. It's always every little piece of anything in my life is, I need it with me. I need that. Just that section, that little whatever. It could be a thousandth of my life, and I need it with me, just so I can look at it and feel good about it.
I mean, I believe I'm looking at a picture of Ronald Reagan and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever noticed that before.
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind that picture there?
Because you have someone that is probably more left wing and more right wing shaking hands, and I kind of like that.
That's awesome.
I
don't think I've ever noticed that.
Or actually, no, it was they're pretending to throw punches, right, or something. Yeah, and and you have totally probably very different perspectives on politics getting along, and I kind of like that because nowadays you don't see that as often.
No.
And I don't know, things that just
I'll tell you what, to the people who can't see, I mean, if you are ever to stop by here, it is like I don't want to say museum, but it's a little piece of nostalgia down here, man.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of it. There's a lot of sentimental things.
I love that you keep up with that and that you do that.
My father, who passed, if you guys watch about it, I've mentioned it before, passed when I was 18 years old. And he had given me this coffee mug, and it had an old car on it, like an old-fashioned car on it, and it had my name on it. It said Ken. And I remember going back to my mom's after I moved out, whatever. I said, Mom, what happened to that mug? That was something I always used all the time. And I remember her saying, she's like, I think it broke. I think something, she's like, I don't know, whatever. And you know what my quest was after that?
Find one that looked exactly like it.
I found the exact one. Found the exact mug, exact car that said Ken on it on eBay or something. Ordered it. And it sits there, and I look at it, and I think of my dad,
Yeah.
And it's not the exact one I had, but it is
Doesn't
something.
matter.
Yeah. It just reminds me of it, of that mug that I remember having. And I remember, I think it was at Kmart or something with my father or something. And he's like, you like it? I'll get it for you. Get your name on it. And so it's something that brings me back to that point. It's sentimental to me.
Yeah. I wish I had more of that. I really do. I really, really do, man. I'm not I can't say I'm not a sentimental person. I really am.
Yeah.
I just don't have. I'm not expressive for that.
You're not expressive yet.
Yet?
Yet.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Maybe you're right. I bought like the Game of Life. I remember like growing up, like the Game of Life was like, it was so fun, it was so cool.
Yeah.
And I tried to play with my kids, and they're like, this is boring. I'm like, dude, this is my childhood.
Yeah, I know.
Backgammon. I played backgammon with my aunt.
Yeah.
All the time. I don't even remember how to play it now because I had nobody to play it with.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play it with me.
Yeah, that's what you shake it up in the.
It was like the
cup, the little cup thing.
That's Yahtzee.
No, it was backgammon.
Oh yeah, in a backgammon. Yeah, you put in a cup. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you would move the pieces into the little
triangle things. Yep. We had one as a kid too.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, my brothers, my parents.
I wouldn't even know how to
one.
play it now because I used to do every time I drive through, and this is probably off topic too. Every time I drive through Rutherford down Jackson Street, River Road turns into Jackson Street in Rutherford, and off 21, there's like that 7-Eleven on the corner, and so my grandmother, she passed away when I was 8.
All right.
She grew up in Carlstadt, Rutherford, like that whole area right there, and we would go to that laundromat, and I would always color.
Yeah.
I was big into color when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was always like Muppets and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now, like older, I still like to color.
Yeah.
I know you might call me a little poo-poo.
Yeah.
But I love to color. And when I color now, it brings me back to that stuff.
Yeah.
And a kid at heart, I still love to color. I love to color.
And that's the thing. That's a little piece of that's once again, so back to what I was saying.
Give me a box of crayons and a coloring book.
But that's a little piece of you. If you had a little piece of that, for me, I like to hang them up. If I could hang it up somewhere, a little piece of this or a little piece of that. Even my son's drawings and stuff, I want a little piece of it and just put it somewhere.
I kept all my kids' stuff. Yeah,
well,
that's
God, we
but
have
if
a
like
lot.
me and my daughter were to color right now, I'd color and I'd probably tear it up and throw it in the garbage. It's because I'm embarrassed that I just.
My son is becoming an amazing artist, and I'm so proud of him. He's doing so well with it. Just like some of the stuff. Let's put it this way: he's doing things with art that I'm like, I don't know if I can do that myself. And I always consider myself artsy with stuff, and just to see him do it,
Yep. My kids too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sophia. Oh man.
Yeah.
Every like 6 months, we're buying her pencils, markers, crayons.
It's good to have that creativity, that imagination, because you feel like sometimes that's lacking in life.
And now Emma's doing the same thing, but like with nails.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
My daughter can paint like. If your wife wanted like my daughter to do her nails, the things she could do with her nails, what like, it's just crazy to me.
It's it to me, it's like, wow, I produced something that can do that. That's great.
Yeah.
Good for them. And you know what? They're going to find their own things. They're going to find their own paths. They're going to find whatever.
But with me, I think I lost my way into that whole childhood thing. You know, where, like you said, though, maybe I'll get it back.
Yeah, I think you will.
Maybe all I need to do is like crack open that Lego box and do it. Right?
Just do it.
Fucking do it.
Your wife's gonna walk in. You're gonna have Legos and bourbon on the table.
What are you doing? My childhood. Why don't you try mowing the lawn? I want to build a Lego.
I'm about to finish the Millennium Falcon, whatever the one from Star Wars. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. We got this.
I mean, as a kid, I did that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same Millennium Falcon now as it is then, but
yeah. I love history, man. I love anything. I have a lot of things in this basement, in the Speakeasy.
Oh, you do?
That is from 1900 and something. Like 1904, 1905, or some 19. I have a lot of 1970s things, like that little bar light there. That's probably from 1970s. I do have a old telephone. You can't see. It's on the other end here, from 1909 or something like that. And it's just I love history.
And even if it's not that old, you're buying stuff like that Odin cigar, right?
Yeah.
Like, what made you buy that? You're like, it's cool. It looks old.
Yeah.
It's historical.
Oh, it is old. That's ceramic.
Right. But
So is a Snoopy one next to it. That's ceramic. So
right.
that's
like
old.
It's probably an original
thing those are originals. Yeah, those are
but
1970s.
I'm like, why would you buy that? Like, what made you buy that? Because you're into that nostalgia.
Because I think that there's going to be too many lost things that the generations to come aren't going to appreciate. And I think when it comes to those old signs, those ceramic signs, I think eventually they're going to get lost in people who don't give a F about any of it. And I want to be. I can appreciate it, and it's something I can really appreciate. And that one, the one that says authorized dealer with the Snoopy on a motorcycle, which you guys can't see. My wife is a super Snoopy fanatic, and I thought it was pretty cool to have it there, part of the man cave.
And I love, going to flea markets.
Yeah.
An old thing, like yard sales. Like, I love to see what's there that's really old.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't buy anything, but I just love walking around and looking. And
I love it. I love anything
my
ceramic
wife
sign.
Hates
so.
it. She hates flea market. She hates that stuff.
No, but sometimes like I said, that the cigar one you mentioned is ceramic, the Snoopy one's ceramic, the Route 6 is ceramic. I have a Goodyear one that's ceramic, A&W root beer one that's ceramic. Those are like the old ones, man. Yeah. Those are the ones that are, they're not like, I hate replica stuff.
Yeah.
Vintage looking. No, I don't want vintage looking. I want vintage.
You want vintage.
I want the real thing. I want something that has weathered through the storms and is still here.
And I think that's really cool of like what you've done down here. Yeah, you've really kept it. You've kept it cool down here, man. You've kept it old school. You've kept it vintage, and it's real. It's not like you said.
They're not all.
I don't want it to look vintage.
But there are a couple signs. Like I have a stag sign that was like just something.
That's decoration.
Yeah, but there's plenty that is definitely
even that that Italian waiter dude, right, or chef dude.
Yeah, my mom got me that. Yeah.
I have things in my kitchen that are little plaques that have that like same exact dude on it.
Yeah.
And it's like a set of things that I have nailed to the wall in my kitchen.
Yeah, yep. That's my little. I have a little section back there. I have the plaque from my restaurant from Star Ledger. I'm right behind it. That's when the restaurant was. For 2020 best places to go to or whatever. It has a picture and everything. And I had the plaque.
I don't see the Jim Dandy's me handing you ice cream.
I don't know if I have that
We should probably
copy of that. I don't know if I would hang it if I had a copy of it. Absolutely.
I send it to you every time it comes up on my
I know, but like an actual copy of the paper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could find that.
I probably had one at my mom's or something, but I got some old ones, so yeah. Anywho, it's been fun.
No, that was a good.
Yeah.
Good bringing up. I feel like I failed.
No, you didn't.
but I'm just not. It's a bad part of me that I wish.
Yeah.
You know, like you said.
No.
Maybe I can learn to.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
You'll become a child again, John.
That's what I need, man. I
Yeah.
need more child in my life.
Yeah. You'll be a child again.
Yeah.
Willett, 4-year. I thought it was pretty good.
Dude,
I liked it.
Screw the naysayers. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time I watch a review that talks shit, I'm probably going to respond and be like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Take it from me. I know.
I think it's pretty decent for a nice 4-year Purple Top. Yeah. All considering. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah.
We
Cheers.
have some work to do still, so let's end this.
Yeah. Johnny,
Finish it
cheers.
up.
Cheers
Cheers.
to you. All right.
Thanks.